Hey, whew. Hey, it's me. Hello, it's me. Okay, let me stop. Hey, it's Darren, and I'm coming to you with a story time. I know, you're so simple and basic. I know, because everybody tells story times. But since this is my first video, I wanted to make it easy, and, I don't have that many options. So I like to talk. So I'm gonna go ahead and give you a story time. Hope you enjoy. Okay, basically, these two story times are gonna be of not two story times. These two stories are gonna be about the time that I got sick. I guess this was sexual harassment. Is this sexual harassment? Y'all let me know, because I think it is. Okay, so the first incident happened when I was 9 or 10, around that age, and I wanted to go to my friend's house, and like her house wasn't really walking distance, but I knew a shortcut because she showed me one time. Basically, I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna take this shortcut by myself. Hey, Dad, can I go to my friend's house? Sure, kid, be safe. So, but okay, I got this. Like, I got this. Like, I'm about to go to my friend's house. We about to have a fun time. Like, I got this. Shortcut was it had a trail, and there was a wetlands next to this trail, and that was where my school was because the school was in the neighborhood. So basically, it was the school, wetlands, and then a trail, and it was like woody, like a woody area. And if you don't know what a wetlands is, look it up. We teenagers used to go to the wetlands every like weekend and smoke and drink, do like all that kind of stuff. It was kind of like a hangout area, which is kind of sad because it was like elementary school. Like, why are you here? Like, go to your school, like do that at your own time. Like, don't do. Anyway, so basically, I'm taking this path, and I'm like, okay, like this is going great. Like, I guess I'm almost there, which I really wasn't. Like, I had just entered, but I was so confident that I was almost there for some reason. Like, I look over to the wetlands, and y'all, like, this is where things got bad. Like, things got bad. There's like 5 guys just, chilling, right? And they see me, and they're like, I bet you she'll suck my. My heart was racing. My mom was like, should I say something? And my mouth was like, well, I'm already there. So basically, I was like, me? Like, why would I ask me? Of course, they're talking about you. Like, you're the only girl here. And they were like, yeah, you. Come here, girl. Come here, girl. Come here. Come here, girl. Like, what you acting like that for? Like, and I didn't even look that good, to be honest. Like, I looked like a character off of VeggieTales. Like, that's what I look like. I was like, why do you want me to come to you right now? Like, this is not a good situation. Like, this is not a good situation right now. Zion's like, okay, you're not gonna come to me? Well, I'm gonna come to you, girl. Coming towards me, I was like, this ain't about to go down right now. I'm about to Olympic track star out of here. Like, I booked. Like, I ran so fast. Like, there was no more Darren in that scenery. I was gone. I run home and I'm out of breath. I'm crying. And my dad's like, what the hell? Like, why are you busting in my door like that? It's not funny, but it was fun. Like, it's funny looking back on it. I basically told him what happened, and my dad was like, no, get in the car. Get in the car. We drove back to that wetlands, and basically the boys were still there. My dad got out the car by himself, and when he got back, I was like, what'd they say? And he was like, of course the guy that you described, because I described him, he was like, of course the guy that you described spoke up first, and I didn't even point any fingers, and he was like, it wasn't me. And my dad was like, I wasn't like, didn't say it was you, like. So basically, that's what happened, and I never saw them ever again. That would be really awkward if I ever saw them again. So yeah, that was the first sexual harassment, now that I'm thinking about it. So the second story that I have to tell you is I was living in the same neighborhood, and now that I think about it, like, This neighborhood was a nice neighborhood. I don't know why so many things happened. Like, it was a nice neighborhood. I don't know why things happened to me like this, but I'm just a very unlucky person. Me and my friends, we were playing with a water hose, and this boy, he was older than me, but let me just say, he was just my friend. He was gay. Like, we weren't like, no, it wasn't like that. It was him, me, and my friend, and my brother. No, I lied. It was him, me, and my brother. And like with this water hose, we had created a whole stream. Like, I kid you not, it started at my house and ended at the end of the road. Like, I feel bad for my parents. I don't know why we were thinking to play with the water hose, but that's what we did, and we did it. Like, that's what we did, and we did it. Like, okay, so let's walk on this water. Like, I don't know why we thought we were Jesus. Why, like, I don't know if we had just read a Bible or something, but we was like, let's go walk on this water. Like, let's follow this water. So we were walking down the stream, down the road, and we were walking through the water. We were walking through the water, and basically, down the street was this older, I don't know what it's called. Is it called a nursing home? Yeah, home. And it was a regular old house, but it had older people living inside of it. And you know, you would think it was like nice people there, you know, but I think that this guy that I had encountered was, he had something going on in his head. Something wasn't right. That's what I'm thinking. Point where it's like, we're on this side, and the house that I'm talking about, the nursing home, is on this side, and there's the older guy is one of the older people who lives there, was sitting outside, and basically he was like, what's your name? And he was literally just talking to me. Even though there was three of us, he was talking to me. Like, back up. Like, don't talk to me. Like, what do I do? Like, if that older guy wasn't there, I would probably tell him my real name. I guess it doesn't really matter, but at the same time, it kind of does. He was like, tell him your name's Angela. I was like, Angela? And he was like, oh, really? Like, that's the name? Like, at this point, I was like, I really don't care. Like, I want to just have fun with my friends. Like, I don't want to talk to you right now. He was still like, oh, really? That's the name of the person who owns this house? Like, her name is Angela, too. Like, that's really cool. I was like, okay, like, he's like, do you have a boyfriend? Well, I have a girlfriend. And I'm like, great, like, great, great. Like, why are you, okay. And so I just leave it there. I'm like, okay, whatever. So he's like, my friend's like, come on, let's keep walking. So we keep walking, and then we turn back. Once we get to the end of the road, we turn back around, and the guy is still sitting there. And I'm like, oh my God, just don't pay attention to him. He's like, hey, Angela, what's your number? And I'm like, let's hurry up and go home. I didn't want to run because I felt like it would be rude to, I don't know. I was just weird. Please stop. Like, really, you're like really disgusting right now. Okay. And so it was awkward because I had two more encounters with this guy after that point. Oh, well, later that day I went home and I told my dad. I was like, Dad, he's trying to talk to me. And I'm like feeling really uncomfortable. I don't want to live here anymore. About a year later, I'm in middle school, and this was after school, and the bus had just dropped us off, and I was walking home by myself until my parents got home, which was like an hour or two later. So I was at home for myself for about an hour. I'm like, I already see him and his guy friends outside, and I'm just like, ugh, like, not happen right now. Like, really, do they really have to be outside while I'm outside at the same time right now? And basically, there's a car in front of the elderly people's house, the nursing home, and he's like bent over like this. He's like, I felt bad, but I was kind of like, just keep walking. Like, the woman who owns the house will help him. Like, Angela, Angela, like calling my name, because that's what I told him my name was. He was like, I'm like, oh. And then his friends were in the back. They were like, you're not gonna help him? You're not gonna help him? Really, dog? You're not gonna help him? I need to go home. Those were the only two encounters after that, and after that I moved to a different area. Not because of that reason, but thank God I moved. So yeah, those were my two sexual harassment stories. It's kind of like funny looking back on it, but really, if y'all ever have any situations where you guys are dealing with older men and it seems kind of eerie, and it's like really like not, it doesn't seem like the situation is right, you need to go tell your mama and your daddy, and tell them for real, because you don't want to end up like, you don't want to, just don't take any chances, just for real, like really do that. Thanks for watching this video full of nothing and irrelevancy. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Okay, do that because this is my first video. I want to build off of something. And if you guys have any things that you want me to talk about, I know this is my first video, but like, hey, like I gotta start somewhere. Or, just help a girl out. Help a girl out here, like,
I got you, girl. Oh, I got you, girl.
Bye.